bikes everywhere. I'm just goofing around with the dude. I think that dude stalled at like every single light. There's like, if you don't realize that, now there's a dude on R6 right behind me. He's been behind me for like past like 3 miles, just like chilling. I know, it's funny. Maybe he's trying to find a friend. Oh no, he's gone. After I left my recruiter's office, he like specifically told me not to get pulled over or like anything with the law. Just keep it cool. Don't speed. I wasn't speeding on the bike. I was freaking flying in my car. And I got busted by the police. I was late for work, but literally my boss has been like an hour late like every day of the week. So I'm like, all right, I'll just come in like somewhere in the middle. Cause it's like I'm waiting an hour just in the cold, just for someone to pick me up when I get there. And I'm like, all right, like whatever, I'm just gonna come somewhere in the middle. And then he's like, hey, where you at? I'm like, okay, now you're on time, fine, I'll hurry up and get there. So then I'm like rushing to work. I don't feel like I'm flying, but I'm going a little faster than I should. But you know, I'm a good driver. I should be able to go a little bit faster than every other driver. That's the way I see it. So, cop lights me up, and then he said I was going, I'm not gonna say exactly what it is and just self-incriminate myself, but he let me go. And I really sweet talked him out of my way. He said he was gonna write me a ticket for going a little bit over, but then he changed his mind and he gave me a warning. He said if I get another warning, or he said if I get pulled over again for speeding, I'm getting a ticket. I'm like, oh shit, okay. And it's like, I was gonna take the bike that day, and I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing I didn't take the bike, but if I would have taken that bike, it probably would have been just as fast, but maybe just a lot louder. Yeah, my dad had to park his lawnmower behind my bike, and I'm not gonna start the lawnmower at midnight. And I guess the bike is as louder than the lawnmower, but he might have woken up from the lawnmower sound and be like, oh shit, someone's stealing my lawnmower, and then whatever, because I work third shift, so I didn't want to wake everyone up. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll take the car then. So my recruiter told me, don't get pulled over, don't be speeding, man. I went and got pulled over, but I ain't getting tickets. So I took as a sign that I gotta chill the hell out and just keep it safe until I get in the military. Obviously it's not gonna disqualify me, but it's gonna make it harder. And it might take them longer to process everything. Damn, when did that Menards get in? That thing is huge. It's not a super center, it's a jumbo center. Massive. God, my freaking nuts are rubbing to get this tank and they hurt. Too much information, but God, it hurts. So, when I'm like, I was like literally on that road right here, pulling in that way. I'm like talking, and then I'm like, oh, I hope that's not my recruiter, and he's going like this way. And then I go to the recruiting office, and my recruiter wasn't even in. The other recruiter, the other recruiter still helped me. He's able to help me, because I know both of them, but he's not like my specific recruiter. He's just a recruiter at that office. So he helped me out, and he's like, yeah, they'll be back soon. They just picked up food. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, oh, I hope that's not my recruiter, and that was definitely my recruiter. Just like la 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 la, just strolling around in the car, riding passenger seat, picking up food. The one time I don't know what was going on. I was on my Ninja 300. Well, there's a lot of funny memories here. I don't know why. I just go here. Like, I hope people are here, but there's never people here. But the one time I was like flying through here on my Ninja 300. Oh, look, this dude's got a Jaguar. He's gonna park over on the side. No, it's not. That's a Stinger. What is that? That's a Kia. I don't know why I thought it said Jaguar. I guess it said Stinger. But it was like right here. There's a couple cheating right here. I caught them on GoPro doing like some fucking undercover work. I was back there taking a piss, you know. I wasn't even supposed to be there. You know, when you're a Kentucky boy, you just do a bunch of dumb shit. You just piss wherever you feel like. So then another time, like on the Ninja 300, it's a 20 miles per hour. I'm going 30 and I'm like not going fast at all right now. Like I'm holding back from going any faster. But I'm just cruising through here. I wasn't racing through here. It was just probably going like this, 30 miles per hour, 10 over. And then freaking airport, not airport, mall cop, Paul Blart lady comes through, flying there, this car right here. It's this exact car. I don't know if it's this one, but this type of car. The mall security. They put their green flashing lights on and they try like chasing me down. And I'm like acting like I don't see them. And I'm just like cruising through, doing my own thing, not stopping or slowing down. But it's like they're not real cops. They can't do anything. It's a Paul Blart Segway cop. I just cruised along, and then I got to a stoplight, and then she like ran out of her car and like tried talking to me. Slow down. What? You need to slow down, you're gonna hit someone. I'm like, oh no, I wasn't trying to hit anybody. Yeah, literally like right here. So I'm pulling up, and then I come to the stop sign, and that's when she runs out of the like SUV. So I'm like, yo, it's literally a fucking 300cc bike. Like if you're driving a Grom out here, I'd be just as threatening. But like I always have, like I don't like cops. Cops screw me over, but I always do have. I'm always respectful with them. I'll say that. I might not have respect for them, but I am respectful. Because of like they're the ones like the cards are in their hands. Like I hate that they are in their hands. But the reason I hate the cops, like I had a good encounter with that one cop that pulled me over there. Like I hate that he pulled me over, but he was respectful, and based off the situation I explained to him, he was very understanding and just let me off with a warning at that point. But the reason I don't like them is because like when I had my accident, like I'm on the ground like in pain. I literally just got T-boned by this dude, and the cop literally did nothing. The cop didn't file an accident report. The cop did nothing at all. So in the accident report, the cop literally put no information. He didn't photograph the scene, which he's supposed to. He didn't determine who was at fault. He just said they couldn't determine the fault. Like literally like 3 people just told you what happened, and you're saying, well, I can't determine the fault because the dude who hit me said different. Like of course he said different. He's at fault. Now he has to pay, and he probably doesn't have insurance. That's why. Like if I don't have insurance, obviously I'm gonna lie to the cop and say, no, I didn't hit him. Otherwise, I'm getting my ass sued. So just the cops like didn't do their job. Like I understand, like they've got so many responsibilities to do, but it's like, okay, yeah, like if you rather a cop like deal with like drug busts, which there's literally like none. Like they have like task units specifically for that shit, and that's like a low priority. It's not an everyday thing. But like, if you want like cops to be arresting burglars and bad guys and drug dealers and all this shit, and you don't want the cops to have the responsibility of doing all that shit, as well as taking care of accidents and all these like petty shit like trespassing, all this dumb shit, then delegate a different like government official to take care of that shit. Then don't have this cop have all these responsibilities, and then when it's his time to take care of that responsibility, he just doesn't do it because he doesn't bother, because he thinks it's not worth his time, or whatever the fuck the scumbag cop's reason was. But that's why I don't like him, because it's like, I couldn't do nothing. I was hopeless. I was the victim in the situation, and then the dude made it worse for me. Instead of having to get taken care of right away, I had to get an attorney and take care of all that shit, and it's still over a year later still going on. Oh, okay. What's here, bro? What is that, Chevy Nova? I don't know cars too much unless it's a Chevy. I don't want to rant about all that stuff, but just if you guys were curious of why I feel that way, that's why I feel that way. Obviously, when there's a respectful cop, I give it back. If there's a disrespectful cop, I keep quiet. I don't give him respect, but I don't play sassy with him either, because that's gonna get me nowhere. I'm not gonna start a fight over it, because he's just gonna fuck me. But there is good cops, of course there is. Checking it the next couple days as you ride it. If it sits, make sure it's good. And then obviously don't throw away the extra oil you have, because you might need to top it off in the future, or all depends. So Rev Off. The Mustang? That was funny, bro. They're all into it. Like, she wanna race? That was funny, bro. Oh, but the cop. Yeah, I didn't know if that was the Harley revving or the muscle car. I don't know why it was so funny. It just seemed corny.
Till the Reaper got a hold of me, then I would take my last flight.